Hello, hello, it's Wessel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my adventures in RoadCraft. And today we're at day 18 here in Sunken, although now we are 100% finished in Sunken. So the only thing left for us to do is to go and find some toy trucks and special barrels, Warhammer barrels, that'll get us extra cash. So we'll spend today zooming around in the mule and the big crane and the Hummer and whatever, trying to find those barrels and toys. So hopefully we should get this done in an hour because I pretty much know where they all are. So let's swoosh over there and see how we go. As I said, we're at 100% here in Sunken, so there is nothing left to do from an objective point of view, but we do have to get, or we do want to get, these little collectibles so we can get some extra cash. Not that we're short on for cash, but if we want to buy a couple of new trucks for the next map, then we probably need to. Rightio. So here we are, left it where we are in the dozer. I don't want to be in the dozer. I want to be in the mule. Now, the mule is already up here near the castle, and that's where we're going to head. We're going to chase this little guy. Now that convoy, or whatever he is, can actually finish because it's completed all of its credit now, or we've got all the money and experience and bibs and bobs that we need to get from it. Chase him up our beautiful bridge. Slower than we are, so let's give him a bump. Pretty steep bridge, and it works well. He's not quite as quick as we are, but he'll get there. Yeah, we'll get there. This is the ones we found when we first came up here to the castle. We saw them at the time, but thought, we only had the Hummer with us, so we couldn't pick them up. But yes, you can see that green one on top, he's flashing yellow, whereas most barrels flash blue. So let's just grab him. In. And then over there near the little thing is our toy truck. No, I can't really see it at the moment. Oh, there it is beside the hot thing. Yeah, it's a bit glary, isn't it? Let's put our brake on. Reach over. Get or truck. Pity that it flips over on its head when you carry it around. Would be nicer if it stayed on its wheels, but I'll have to just pop it in there on its head. Right. Strapped in. Now we're off to find the next one. The next little one is, I'm pretty sure, down near the town. flooded town, but not far from Montyville. Let's head down that way. Then we'll have a look on the map. See if we can see the little bright yellow truck hiding in there. Yeah, so today will be a little bit of driving around, grabbing a truck, driving around, grabbing a truck, grabbing a barrel, etc. Trick, I think, is just going to be choosing the right vehicle to get the truck. Most of the time I'll probably try and use the one that's closest, although the mule will have to be involved. He's the guy that carries them around. We'll head back. And once we get back to the main road, I'll stop and have a look on the map, see if we can see where they all are. I've done pretty well here in Sunken. We've gone through it quicker than I thought we would, which is good. Thought it'd be about 25 or so hours, but it's ended up only being 19 or so. Let's just pull up here because I'm pretty sure in this town here there's one. Let's just have a look at the map. So what I'm looking for is resources. I'm looking for little yellow objects that shine quite bright and don't look like barrels. And if we kind of zoom in on this spot here, you can see that that looks a lot like a little truck. But there's one there. I might actually just mark that for fun. So let's mark it with a green marker. Oh, oops. And then after I've marked that one, which is there with the green marker, I'm pretty sure there's another one down here. Now this one though is much harder to see. They've been very sneaky peekies. I don't remember where it is. I think it might be in here. Pretty sure it's in here, but it's, or in here maybe. Yeah, probably in one of these anyway. I think it's that one. So I'm just going to mark that spot. You have to take my word on this one. He can be a green one as well. And then there's another one. We've seen this one when we were zooming around. This one's in the flooded quarry down here. Or just beside his name. So there's another one there. Mark him. And there's another one hiding somewhere sneaky over here. No, not there. After there. Oh yes, after there. In here. Now this one, there he is. This one is really a sneaky one. We'll have to work out how we're going to get this one. And then, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the one in the truck that we've already got is 5. So that's all 5 of them. And then there was a barrel here. Pretty sure there's a barrel at the port. Yes, now this one's a bit tricky because it's a barrel that's hidden amongst a whole lot of yellow things. Very sneaky of them. So you sort of look at that and think, oh, that's all just yellow stuff. One of them is a Warhammer barrel. And then finally, over here somewhere where I haven't even explored, there's another one. I'm just going to randomly put a point there because it's kind of over there somewhere. That'll probably be the last one we get. So that's what we're going to head for. So we're going to try and get this one first. Come down here, across the road, get that one. And come over to this way for that one. Probably. Back here to get that one. Then down here, because this is where we'll actually cash them all in, because there's the construction depot. And then finally, we'll hop into the Hummer, who's already kind of over here. Bring him down here and hopefully get him around here somehow. But as you see, we haven't even explored down there yet. So, that could take a little while. We will come down this way and find our first one, which you can see there is that green marker sort of screaming at us 140 metres away. I'm actually not going to go through there. I'm going to go around the back just because it's a little bit easier. Right. Might just see what we can do here. This is a bit scary. I just have to be a bit aware of what I'm doing. I'm just going to pull up here and see if I can actually stretch to reach it here. See it there sitting up on top? So let's see if we can reach that far. I did mean to do that. I meant to do that. I don't know if it, oh yes we can, right. Oh, it's red. Okay, so we've got to go higher. Nice and easy. We can go in the back with our other ones. Lovely. Oh good, he landed on his wheels. That's a good one. Right, let's get out of here. Head on down the other flooded village. I'm starting to get to know the roads here a little bit more now. Here and then go left. There's the bulldozer. Hello, bulldozer. The equipment there, so you can see what a bad job we did of sanding this. It's not dreadful, but you can see there's still the hump in the middle of it. Hi, little millipede. Yeah, so this is definitely more passable than it probably was originally, but it's not a great road because of the hump. We'd have to have laid a lot more sand, I guess. But you're okay. It worked for what we needed it to do. Leave our sandy road and head back over this way because we're heading down to the bridge. Hopefully then we'll be able to grab the next one without too much fuss. So these ones that are in the flooded area have all of the debris there just to make it harder. Oh, a little guy failed in the end. That's fine. We might cancel that route. Did a very good job. Let's go in here. For this one. It's the big tree. This is a very sneaky one. Very sneaky. Just see it glinting in the corner there. They're very hard to see. We come to here. See my green marker? There it is. So you can see it now. But they've hidden it from the overhead view. Oh, it's not flashing anymore. It just flashed before. You'll see it once we get the crane near it. Put the crane in there. There we go. It's now caught it. But that was a very sneaky hiding one. How sneaky. We'll do our bank job. That's the bank. And spin around. Deposit him in our trailer. Rightio. So that's pretty good. I don't know about going. I think I'm just going to go back the way I came. Oops. Back the way I came. I think trying to go forward just makes it harder. Sneak out onto the road. Now the next one, ooh, try and sneak out onto the road. The next one is over near the quarry. Now I think I've already got the big crane over there, so I might see if I can use the big crane to get that one. If I can't, I'll have to use the. See, I'll just pull up here. Let's go and get the big crane, not there. Yeah, that one. Where are you? Yes, see, he's very close. He's here, and the thingy is there. Now, if we switch to the big crane, his anchor's off. Turn his engine on. His anchor's off. Got to go over there. Now, I'm not sure about this. We'll have a look. Could have gone around there. Take them round the long way. Go over there, sort of. Through that. Let's have a little look. Very much like to be able to reach and grab him, but I just don't know if this guy will be able to reach and grab that far. It's a long way. I reckon he probably can't. That's an awfully long way. Stop there, that's pretty much as close as we can get. Anchor's not going to do a huge amount of difference. But I don't reckon... I reckon he could grab that purple car. But I don't reckon he's going to be able to grab the little car. I think we're going to have to build a bridge. We can easily get the purple car. Can he? Stretch a million miles. I think that's as far as he can go. No. I'm trying to change object, and no, he can't reach that far, which probably is understandable. Okay. Is it worth trying to go around the other side? Let's have a look at the map. Is it much closer to the other side? It is definitely closer to the other side. Is it as close as that? Maybe. Alright, let's try this. Try and go around the other side and see if we can reach him from there. If we can do that, that'll be good. If we can't, well, it is what it is. We'll have to build a bridge. Come right the way around. Ourselves right near the edge. Yeah, it still looks to be a fair way. Not sure how far this crane can reach. I think it's about 30 metres, something like that. Let's get him down there. We can probably have a go at this. First thing that happen is we'll fall off and then we'll just recover. Yes, we can. We're lucky. We might be able to go down near that flat rock there. Just stretch our crane out to reach, maybe. Brake doesn't like to work very well. Not sure if they're going to do anything other than slide me off the edge. That was somewhat scary, wasn't it? Right. So I'm a bit worried about this, but we will see how we go without putting the supports out. I don't know what that green shiny stuff is. There's probably some opals or something like that. Oh, what is that, salt? Oh, there we go though. I like the look of that. Yes, we're only 20 metres away, so we can reach that guy. Got him. And I'm not going to even try... Am I better off to just drive up this hill, which will be a bit scary? Am I better to just bring him back in first? He's not very heavy, is he, really? Scheme of things. We can bring him in. If he was really heavy, I might have thought about doing it the other way. Rightio. Got our little guy. Carry him out in front of us like that. That'll be fine. Accelerate. And brake off. Here we go. Right, so we should be able to happily bring him around. Get out of here. Okay. This is the fourth little truck. 5. Down here. I might just take him through to where the 5th one is. That's where the mule's going to head now. Come along here. Sure we can get through this way. Might be a bit tricky, but we'll see. I can go up and go down, I think. Probably not exactly the ideal heavy crane truck type of terrain. Oh, I'm sure I really want it to be up here. Yeah, over there. Probably a bit better. Bash our way through the grass. Got a little bit more grip on the grass than there is on the dirt. Right, made it through to the road again. It's only shallow here, so we're okay. Where's our next green spot? Past that bridge, isn't it? Right, come past the sandy work we did way back at the start. This rather messy area. This side, and then we're just about there at the next green spot. Where we can meet up with the mule again. Next one is up there. Let's just pull up here and wait for the mule and get the mule. The mule can come back through the town. Don't need to go that way. Go back through the town. Is that way we go through the town? Where do we go through the town? Yep, that's the way where we sanded the ground. That's it. I didn't do the turn, did I? This is where we made that sort of easy run to get all the way through. Join up with the other sandy bit. Just where I had a moment ago. Oh! Back wheels. Still so many resources here. If you were short of money, you could just spend time picking up all those resources. turning them into beams or pipes or concrete slabs, and then taking to the construction zone. Easy money. But as you can see, we're not exactly short on for money. Mind you, I suppose I haven't bought all the trucks yet. So we're going to park this guy so we can pop the little Doover into him. The switch trucks. That's interesting. Oh, it's dropped the little Doover. Dropped our fire truck. Or our crane truck. Got it back again. Oops. I put it in the right spot. Right. That's in there. Now, while we're craning, can we just reach over here, even though the crane's not in the right spot yet? Change the camera. Right. Okay. There's the little guy. Can we reach him? Well, we can. Yep. Ooh. It's through one of those things. So a little bit further. Now it's okay. So using the big crane is a bit of, I won't say overkill, but certainly makes getting these a lot easier. Now we can swap back to the mill. Look at all those toys in the back there. There's so many toys. Right. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little trucks and a Warhammer barrel. Let's go and get the next Warhammer barrel, which is down at the port near the construction zone. The easiest way there is to come down here and then turn down to our left. Now I may well bring the heavy crane as well, because I think this one needs the heavy crane to get it, I believe. And that'll just leave us with the last barrel for the Hummer to go and get. I haven't scouted yet, so that one will take the longest time, I imagine. So we haven't scouted there, so I don't actually know where it is. Where's the port? Where have I come? Oh yes, I've come the wrong way, really. I've come to the steel pipes facility, not to the port. Sausage. Right. Oh well. You can go to the port. Run down the hill. I'll take the heavy crane the other way. Ooh, just missed. I think we just hit. Yes. We don't really want to roll over now. That would be a bit annoying with all of our little trucks in the back. Well, that's where we're going to be taking them, just on the left there to the construction zone. I'm going to get this last one first, so we've got them all at once. all bar the last one. And that one is there. I think we're going to have the heavy crane to get there and manipulate a little bit of that stuff as well. So we'll park there, go and get the heavy crane again, bring him the other way back to the port. Now if you'd wanted to, I believe there's like a maze way you can go up and onto there with something like the Hummer. Start by knocking that. You can just see behind me there's a yellow and black tape. So if you open that or drag that backwards, it'll flip down. Then you can drive in, drive up those stairs, come around the front and get it with the Hummer. I don't think you can get it with the mule like that. I don't think the mule is quite as nimble as the Hummer is. Or a Scout. Any Scout, I guess. But as it is, we did it this way. Now I'm just going to take my normal path back. I think, let's just have a quick look. That path goes along there. Yeah, and that takes you back to the steel pipes facility. That's not the way you want to go. Yes. Okay. Right. Let's not go that way. Go the long way. Good that we sanded this. Makes this little route a lot easier. Ooh. Bump or something. Right, then we follow our other road and we'll be there. Too bad. I think this should be relatively short work. We just got to move the other things out of the way so that we can get to the... Look, I'm pretty sure you can't use that big crane. I might give it a try, but I'm 99% sure the big crane can't reach that far. I'll get too close now. Right, let's spin this guy around. Yes, if we could have used this crane, this sort of bees skin ink, that would have been useful. As it is, it's just about going to get in our way. Right, so... Is that it? Yeah, there you go. Now, I don't believe you would ever have found this if you'd not known it was there. That's a really tricky one to find by placing it in amongst the other yellow things up there. Very sneaky. back corner. Where there? Not quite. Well, there. Here we go. So that is an incredibly large amount of things all in one little truck. Now let's switch to the other truck. Oops. Fine. Strap that down. We might just take a photo while we're there of us doing this sort of thing. Switch back to the biggie. I don't want all those yellow dots though. Silly sausage. Oh, that is a bit silly, isn't it? So I think if I turn the HUD off, it'll still show the yellow dots. It does. Well, that's just silly. Okay, so that's changed it to single dot at least. I don't like it though. Okay, maybe we won't be able to get a very good picture here. How about if I... No, I think I'm just not going to bother. All too hard. Yeah, that's a pity. Roll on having thingy mode. Photo mode. It's probably not far away actually. I believe that's coming very soon. The ability to do photo mode. No. Anyway. Back into our little truck. We'll deliver these few. That'll get us a large sum of money. Expecting like, 130,000 odd. Bring us up to about 400,000. Oops, don't go that way. Because the little trucks are worth 10,000 each. And the barrels are worth 40,000 each. They're definitely worth finding. It turns so fast when it wants to turn. Like its wheels are in the middle of the chassis. Okay. Let's not fall over. Let's not get stuck. Yeah, so here we go. Open the shop. Let's unstrap our things. Now open the shop. 130,000. Let's take that. Thank you. 400,000 in our bank. Pretty good. All right. So we've got one more little barrel to go. And it's over here. I might turn all these other ones off. Delete marker. There's another marker. Yeah, delete marker. We've done them. Right. So there's all the markers gone except this one. Now for this one, looks like there's a path around this way. So we might come down the main road. And either turn in here, probably the best, and in there. Okay. There's the car. There it is. Okay, it's been a while since we've been in the Hummer. At least it fired up straight away, so the battery was okay. Let's now head down this way. We're going to turn left, second turn. Not that one. Do that. I'm going to follow this along and hopefully this will get us to the green spot I'm interested in. This way. Right. So now, where's my green spot? Oh, it's over there. Ooh. Oh, that could be interesting. Oh, this could need a lot more work yet. We may have to build a bridge. Go and have a look. Let's go along the bottom way. Looks like it's okay. But yes, if we've got to go across there, kind of guessing we do, we're going to have to build a bridge. Hey, and look, there's the beginnings of a bridge.
Is that the lighthouse over there? Last I heard, the bridge gave way. I wonder if you can still get to it. Only one way to find out, right?
Yes. And no, there is no way that I can get to it without a bridge. Well, there you go. So that's going to put a bit more time onto our finishing. So let's have a look and see if we can build a bridge. Just a normal bridge, I think. I need to build a supersonic bridge. Oh yeah, I've got to put that bit in the middle. There. Then squiggle our bridge. All oh. What? Oh, there it is. There it is. I'm going to say, how am I meant to do this if I can't see where I'm going? Oh, that's very hot. Oh, okay. That's what you have to do, is it? Still don't know what the difference between inline and... I don't understand the difference. Can we do it from this end? Maybe be successful? Let's try it from this end. Ooh, can't even get it there because my truck's in the way. But either way, it looks like I need 4 concrete slabs. I'll just move my truck. Oh. Good thing. Back here. Try that again. Bit of a scout bridge. It's so little. Can I not do a scout bridge up to here, guys? Can I please? No, it says no, you cannot. But if I do a scout bridge from here, whoops, from here to here, we can't. Oh, it might be too long. Okay, a scout bridge can't go that far. Okay, how about a wooden bridge? Just testing out possible alternatives. Oh, that don't work either. All right, so we're going to need a concrete bridge. All right, back to the concrete bridge. And it looks like I can't do much else other than needing 4 concrete slabs. So that needs 4 concrete slabs. hope the end of that's going to work out okay. Doesn't look exactly brilliant. And then doesn't look very good either. Do that again. Put this one in line, see what that does. Definitely looks a little bit nicer, doesn't it? Right, still 4 concrete slabs. So, come on, you're going to need to get a little bit out of the way. You're going to be ringing the mule up with 4 concrete slabs. Right, so you just park there for a minute. We'll go and get the mule. He's going to have to get 4 concrete slabs, unfortunately. We've got concrete plants over here, of course. We've still got lots of concrete around. It's just finding the quickest way to get it there. It's probably this blob down here. Oh, do we have some over here? Yes, we've got lots over here. All right, so let's get that. I might jump in the mule. Immediately bring him to the river base, I think it is. Yep. Actually, we've got some cement down there too. Okay, so you're in the river base. There's some cement kind of behind us down there. Down there. Can we just run down there and get it? It's a bit steep. It's steep, but I think we can run down there and we can run down over there. Run down this bit. Probably even steeper, but I think we'll be okay. There's some cement just behind me here. I need 4 cement diggers. Oh, well, this is a bit dangerous though. Nice, lots of big cement though. Oh, we could be greedy. Okay. Don't like that. Just the fact we didn't seem to be very stable, so let's try and do that again, but over there perhaps. Get us to be a bit more stable. Okay. I don't reckon we're going to finish today, you know? It'll be close, but I don't reckon we'll finish. Start by grab that big bit. Oh, I want that big bit. Big bit. Says no, I won't. No, don't give me the big bit. Give me that little bit. It almost worked like I want it to. Get that big bit. Quite mean to drop it in there like that. Huh? that's a huge bit of concrete. I've been putting much more in than that. Oops. Oh, another big bit. Right, I think that's probably about as much as we're going to be able to fit in, really. Last one, flat one there. Back. It's going to be about as much as I want to take in one load. We're not going very far, but even so. Yes, look at that. They're changing the weight placement. We're okay. I think. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We have got a lot of concrete in here. Hopefully this will help us make 3 or even 4 concrete slabs. We'll see. Only got to get it here to the yellow's blob there. Oh, how good is that? Perfect. Now we've got our 4 concrete slabs, spot on. Let's grab these. Take them over to where the hammer is. Right. Yeah, so if I'd already scouted out that little area, I would have known I needed a bridge. Okay. I don't know everything. Concrete slabs should be okay to carry around. Not a massive amount. Looks like we're going to have a slightly longer session again today. Okay, that's where it's good that there's no real time limit on these. Oh, I'm still attached, that's why, you sausage. So how could I not possibly be able to put it back where it belongs? You've still got the concrete slab on the end. Right, so to get over there, before I go zooming off anywhere, best way. It's tricky to get through from the port, so I think what would probably have been quickest actually would have been taking the stuff to the river base and then teleporting myself over to the tunnel base, but anyway, we didn't do that. I'm not going to turn around now. Also means I would have had to load it all again. Loading is quite slow. And this way, I think. Should join us up with the river crossing in a minute. Will then take us through under the railway bridge. Hopefully I'm going the right way. A little bit deeper over that side. On a slightly deeper side. Climb up there. Should be able to go up past the tunnel base, around over the big bridge we built near the steel mill, the steel beams factory, and then over again, and then turn right the same as we did in, or left, no, right coming from this way, same as we did in the Hummer. Should be able to get across there okay. It's just a matter of getting back to the port. I've still got a bit of time, unfortunately. Unfortunately, whichever way. I've still got a good 15-20 minutes, I reckon, yet. I'm not going to stop now and do that one and another one. We'll have a super mega long session today. That way then tomorrow we can start out in the next map. Whatever that is. See where we're going to build our bridge over there. Run across the top of the bridge so we don't get it smacking us in the face. We've done pretty well today. I think we used the big crane when we needed to. Used the mule for most of it. Just got snookered a fraction at the end. Yeah, definitely not going that way. That little bridge there. Well, it probably was doable. Come this way, same way as the Hummer. We know it works. Somewhere. That road? Yes, that looks like the road. Yes, that's the road. Almost went past it. I have faith in the mule. You'll get me there. Well, this is not the same way I went with the Hummer. The little bridge. I'm assuming it's going to be much the same in the end, isn't it? No. If that was the way I went with the Hummer down the bottom road. I don't know. Just have a look at the map because I don't know where I am. Oh. There. Yeah, okay, so that's the same way. No other options really. That goes up to the gas station. No, okay. Because we took a slightly different way to get to here. Very interesting. I think we turned off one more earlier than we did to the in the Hummer. Don't you be nasty to me. One right up, trying to keep myself going straight up the hill there rather than turning across the hill. It's a bit mean. I don't remember it being this mean in the Hummer, but I guess the Hummer didn't have 4 concrete slabs on the back of it. Alright, nearly there. Look at that bridge too. It's going to be beautiful when we make it. Got 4 concrete slabs? We got 4 concrete slabs. Just what you need. Oh, ain't that lovely? Ain't that lovely? Oh, I think we might take Hummer across. Hang on. Can't see a thing. We might take the Hummer across, just because that's what we bought here in the first place. You can go and get the little, well, at least you can try and get the little guy. Probably find you're going to need a crane to get it, but anyway. You go really close to the edge of the map. That's why we're getting that red bright lights at times. Right. Da-da-da, go across our bridge. Bridge, 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 go across our bridge. Nice. Now that we're across the bridge. Oh my gosh, look where it is. Wowzers. Okay, so we're just going to have to take a photo of this. Park there. Quite that low, with something like that, eh? How about that? With a stormy background and all. That's a great photo. Right, so quickly now change that to hide HUD. Continue. Oh, that's epic. That is an epic photo. Photo, please. Yes. Might even zoom in a little bit more. See everything of importance. Wow. That is so nice to look at, isn't it? There's another photo for you. Boink. Rightio. Enough for the photos. Let's get back into normal mode. Yep. And we can just take this guy with us, and I'm just going to be a bit unscientific. Grab it. And go backwards. Not going to really even try and turn around. We're just going to go backwards. Right. The last thing we want to do is fall off the world. Let go of that. Got it. Close up. We will pop it into the mule though to go back. A very epic shot to get to the lighthouse. Whoa! Crash on the road. My barrel was bumping us, that's why. Right. You can go there, get you back out of the way again. Hop into the mule. Our last 40,000 worth of barrel. Hello. Gotta wait till it stops wiggling. Right. Got our everything we need. So let's do a bit of a U-turn here on the bridge. Ooh. Right, so we might just watch from the front for a minute. Otherwise I'll blind myself going back into that red area. Right, should be enough. We'll leave the Hummer there because we're not going to need it anymore. We will take this back where it belongs. Just jump down there. Would be really nice if we could. We can, but still. Oh gosh, no. So lots of big rocks there, but it would have been nice to just jump down into the gas station. That would have been pretty darn neat. But we can't. Go back the way we came-ish. Take this back to the construction zone. Oh, come a different way. Oh, do I really want to do this? If I fall off there, then that would be a really bad thing. I think... No, I can't do that. Not with this cargo on board. I know, I'm a baby. What a big baby. Maybe I could bring the Hummer back that way, but couldn't bring this guy back that way. Just asking for trouble. Can I have some trouble, please? No. No, you can't. Go back the way we came across the more solid bridge. This way we get onto the road. That's pretty much the way we came with the mule. Alright, and now we just need to zip back across the bridges. Head to the port. Even better, why didn't I think of that? Because it takes a little while to go around and down and all of that. Why don't we go back along the bridge, the railway bridge, like we did with that convoy? Because that brings you out pretty much at the port. Yeah, good idea. Got to go along this muddy bit, that's not too bad. Then across the railway line. And we'll be at the port. Hopefully this stream's not too long, or this video's not too long to watch. But we've at least managed to achieve a lot of money to our bank account. 440,000 at the moment. That will buy us a couple of nice trucks. I know the mule can do this because we did this yesterday, the day before. So Sunken definitely is quite a lot harder than Aftermath. So as we go, each of the maps we go on seems to get just a little bit harder. which is a good thing. But obviously, once you get the hang of it, you don't want to play at the same level. And here we go. And stack, open the shop, sell me 40,000. Done. $441,850. And that's it for today. So we really have finished here at Sunken now. Yes. We've got all our money, or at least as much as I want to grab. There's still heaps of money there if you wanted to pick things up. All the yellow things, pick up the blue things, stuff everywhere. Anyway, that's it, 100%. So tomorrow, logic would dictate we probably will start Deluge. I think we'll do top to bottom again like we did, because Incommunicado was definitely easier than Sunken. So I'm kind of going to assume Deluge is easier than Sojourn, which is easier than Sandswept. And I don't even want to think about how hard Kernel's going to be. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll join me again tomorrow when we start out in Deluge. All right, though. That's it for now. Bye-bye.